Where's the gaming press? Where are they at? Why aren't they covering this? Oh, I know why they're not covering this. Because, well, it would make Last of Us 2 look kind of bad, and we can't have that. Do you remember when that game first came out? After like a week or 2 weeks, everyone wrote the same article. Last of Us 2 smashes sales records. Sold 4 million copies. And it's like, yeah, well, of course, it was heavily pre-ordered based on the goodwill of the first game. People picked up their pre-orders and played it. And after that, there was never another article covering the sales of that game. But they made sure to dump on Ghost of Tsushima left and right. Why was that? Because they didn't want this game stealing the thunder of Last of Us Part 2. It's pretty obvious to me how corrupt the games media is with this stuff. I don't know what Naughty Dog is paying them or giving them to give this game so much coverage. But at the end of the day, the real winner stands tall. Away from all of the BS awards, away from all of the weirdos that cover games media, the true winner, the true fans have spoken. And it actually beat. We have it right here. This is for top downloads in the PlayStation 4 store. More people bought downloaded games this year because of the COOF and everything, though they would have had no problem finding a copy of The Last of Us Part 2. Remember all those pictures of that thing sitting and rotting on shelves and Ghost of Tsushima sold out everywhere? Here are the facts right here. 1 through 10. Ghost of Tsushima right there at number 5. Last of Us Part 2 at number 6. It outsold it. Congratulations, Sucker Punch. It outsold it. Now that is beautiful. The biggest gaming market in the world wins. Ghost of Tsushima, the top dog. Now where's the game coverage on this? I only see one article right here. And they're like, well, it won on a slim margin. Look at it right here. Narrowly beating The Last of Us Part 2. How do you know it was a slim margin there? How do you know that? You have nothing to show just how big the difference is in this game. All it says is 5 and 6. There's no numbered units there. But they're, of course, going to put that in there because they don't want you to know the game probably blew The Last of Us Part 2 away. Everybody was talking about how good Ghost of Tsushima is. But this article is funny. Like, it's a bit shocking to see Ghost of Tsushima beating out the long-awaited sequel to The Last of Us, but no doubt it's deserving of the title. What a joke. I'm surprised there's only one article here. I'm surprised you're not smearing it, calling it racist or something like they did over the summer. Man, they pulled out all the stops to try to ruin that game, and it just failed. It backfired. Everybody wanted to play that game because you know what? At the end of the day, anybody that was talking about that game had one thing to say about it. It's fun. If anybody talked about Last of Us Part 2, what do they say? It's depressing. Well, I want to spend my $60 on that one. No, I don't think so. So awesome to see this. This is great. Interesting list, though. 2 Call of Duties on there. Modern Warfare still selling like crazy. Grand Theft Auto still up there. Everyone thinks 6 is coming. They're going to milk the hell out of this game. How is this still selling, by the way? How are they still topping the charts year after year with this game? Doesn't everybody own this game? Everyone should have like 16,000 copies of this game by now. I mean, they give it away for free in the Epic Store. It's like $10 sometimes in Steam. How does everybody not already have like multiple copies of this game? How are you buying this game? Are you buying it for more accounts? I don't get it. So I got a lot of satisfaction out of this. And, you know, it's so fitting to see this after all of these companies just lick Neil Druckmann and Naughty Dog's boots. They just clean and shine the shoes of that company. And at the end of the day, it didn't beat Ghost of Tsushima. And, man, that's actually kind of pathetic. You think that would be higher up. How's Minecraft still selling? How are people still buying this game too? But anyway, pretty embarrassing. Now, if you look at if you search Ghost of Tsushima, a sequel's obviously coming. I saw that there's apparently a job listing and it sounds for the game, and the way they made it sound is it kind of looks like that's for somebody to work on the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. I'd say that that's a guaranteed game that's coming down the pipeline for sure. and very welcomed. I'm very much looking forward to playing some more of that game. That game was fantastic. One of the best games of the year, in my opinion. Last of Us Part 2 is definitely one of the worst. So, great news. I think this is good. This is probably some good news for 2021, I would suppose. And here's something else. Ghost of Tsushima fans help crowdfund repairs to Typhoon Hit Island. This is pretty cool. That really didn't get any coverage. I only found this because I was looking for information to see if anybody was covering the fact that Ghost of Tsushima beat The Last of Us Part 2 in sales. I just saw this, like 3 people covered it. They don't want to give any good coverage of this game. It's so pathetic. But the fans actually pulled together and crowdfunded to help pay for the repairs of the actual island where the game is based. How cool is that? Nobody covered this. I can't believe it. There's only like 3 outlets that talked about this. What a joke. Don't want to give this any good coverage, but, you know, Neil Druckmann could fart and they'd write 35 articles on it. It's such a joke, man. Anyway, that's it, guys. I just wanted to share this with all of you because, well, The Last of Us 2 saga has been very long, and I guess this is kind of the closing to it. I mean, what else more could be said about that game? Anyway, like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see all of you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.